Okay, so we are back and we are going to now look at some sentences. So I have pulled up a page here in our books that we're used to looking at. These are the sentences that we read every day together in class. And so I'm going to put a picture of this exact same page onto Class Dojo so that you can look at it and it's nice and still and you don't have to pause the video or anything crazy. So let's go ahead and let's show our parents how we read when we're at home or at school. So I will ask a student to read a sentence and they are in charge of reading any of the words that have the friends in them. So like this one has our AI friends, this one has EA friends. So their job is they have to read these words by themselves. Now I may remind them to use their steps, like where do you start? Let's start with our friends. But other than that, I really don't help them sound those words out. So their job, if they get stuck on one of these other words, we call these other words our sight words because we should know them on sight and not have to sound them out. If they get stuck on those words because they don't know those sight words yet, then I will feed it to them as they're reading. So it would go something like this. If they didn't know the word can and they were struggling, I would give them the word can, you, and then they have to sound this word out using their steps. So they would go a, sail, sail. Now, a lot of times when they have to struggle with sounding it out, I'll make them go back and start over so they can slide all three words together. So can you sail? Then if they have to sound this one out, e, n, e, ne, er. Okay, let's back up. Can you sail near the, and then they may have to sound this word out. But again, they're doing the sounding out. I'm not until they can figure out what the word is by themselves. So they sound this word out. Eventually they'll get seal. So can you sail near the seal? Okay, then I try to make them read the sentence one more time where it's nice and smooth. Can you sail near the seal? This is how we go through our reading when we're in reading groups. The words that we've worked on phonetically and we've learned how to read step by step, they need to do the steps and read them themselves. All of these other little feed words, the sight words that we can feed to them while they're reading, we can help them with those. Eventually, just from seeing these words over and over again, they will pick them up on their own. But we do work with them on their sight words. Miss Massey has put out a video for the kids to work on sight words, and I want to make sure that you're actually doing those videos also. So you can help them with their reading by just having them read a sentence. An assignment that I want to give to them is I want them to read as many of these sentences without getting frustrated. If they start to get frustrated, stop. 3 or 4 sentences is great. If they can read the whole page, that's wonderful too. But the important thing is that we're asking them comprehension questions as they go. So if they read, Jean will lead the foal to the road, when they're finished reading it, you may ask them, what does that mean to lead a foal to the road? And then they need to be able to tell you what that means. There are several ways that we can do this. One thing that I'm going to ask them to do with today's lesson is I would like for them to take 4 of these sentences and I would like for them to write them down on a piece of paper and draw a picture. If they can read the sentence to themselves and draw a picture of what it means, then they have comprehended what that sentence means. And this is how we do comprehension in our class all the time. So they'll read a sentence to themselves. I do not help them with the peanut butter and jelly words. They have to read the peanut butter and jelly words by themselves. But they will read the sentence to themselves, and then they will draw a picture to prove to me that they know what that sentence means. So that's a really great activity. So for today, if you will have your student read at least 4 sentences and then choose 4 sentences that they would like to read and draw a picture of for comprehension. I think that's a great place to start. I hope you can have success with this activity. If you need any help, please message me on Class Dojo. I'm always here for you. and I can help you out with any questions that you have. All right, till the next video.